We are here tonight with Athel from Spectre AI. As you guys know, we did a review on Spectre probably a couple of months ago or so, and we decided to have him on the channel to talk about, updates on the project, and then we're also going to be doing a live demo and an interview. We're going to be doing a live demo of the trading platform and also their affiliate program, which is like a really, really, really good affiliate program. And I'll show my affiliate link to you guys right off the bat. It's down in the description below. If you guys like anything that Athel has to say and you want to, maybe get involved in the project, you can do it that way. So Athel, first, how are you doing tonight? And, give us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, doing really good, Ben. Thanks for having me on the show again. And basically, I come from a margin FX online trading background. And as you know, Spectre is the world's first brokerless financial trading platform, which is built on the Ethereum blockchain. And, we just had our Q2 results a couple of weeks ago, and everything is moving forward accordingly. So we're on track and things are moving forward.
And the platform is open right now?
Yeah, the platform is open. Like I say, we just released our Q2 results. So we're in the process now of really scaling up the platform, both with direct end users and also through recruiting affiliates on a global level.
So obviously right now the overall crypto markets have been really bad to say the least. A lot of projects who I talk with, they've definitely gone through it and felt these market swings that we've been in. How have you guys been able to kind of weather the storm? And are you guys still, you said quarter two was good. Are you guys on track for where you want to be? Basically, are you guys still on track with where you want to be?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good question, and there certainly has been a storm, and a lot of blood on the streets in the crypto markets. But we certainly are on track in regards to what we laid out in our roadmap with regards to user acquisition. We've got a lot of updates which are coming up also in Q3 and Q4 in regards to launching a new UI for the platform. And we're also going to be launching early closeouts on the actual platform as well. So in regards to, how we weather the storm, I mean, really, because the client traders and users which come onto the platform is not actually owning the underlying asset. They trade in it as a derivative or as in a prediction market. So, clients or users can basically profit if the markets go up or down. And that way, in these volatile times, I mean, the actual asset class which we're introducing on the platform or which users can trade is actually very attractive.
Yeah, that's really good. And you guys you're not an ICO, right? A lot of interviews I do are ICOs, but this is actually a live project. It's on CoinMarketCap right now.
That's right, Ben. And so we completed our ICO last year, and the platform is live. Clients are trading on the platform. We're already paying out. We're consistently paying out weekly dividends to our dividend token holders, and we're in full operation mode. And like I say, everyone is committed and driving forward on all fronts, really.
So if someone wanted to buy this token, let's say they didn't necessarily, let's say they believed in what you guys are doing, but they just wanted to buy the token like on exchange, can they do that?
Yeah, so twofold. So we've got two tokens. One is a dividend token and one is a utility token. If someone's not a trader, they believe in the project and they see where we're going and they want to get involved, then they would buy a dividend token. And that is listed on a few exchanges. They can find which exchanges on our website. And a utility token is simply for traders which can unlock in-platform privileges. So, they get higher payouts or they can trade larger sizes on our actual trade platform.
So I was at Block World. That was in San Francisco probably about a month ago or so. It was for devs and stuff. And I just kind of want to tell my audience, this is kind of a funny story. I was there. I wasn't speaking that day at that specific specific conference, but I was there doing interviews with different people, and I ran into a lady. I can't remember her name. I never even got her name. And I started talking to her. She was an early Bitcoin investor, and she said, "What projects do you like?" I said, "Oh, I like, the common projects most people like, ontology and things like that." And I said, "Well, what projects do you like?" And she's like, "There's one that I really, really like. Not a lot of people know about it. It's called Spectre." And I was like, "Oh, I did a review on that. If I knew her name, you probably know her. She says she knows you." But it was just very interesting. It really piqued my interest. I was like, "Oh, I did that." Because, here in the United States, unfortunately, we're not able to, unless people are able to use a VPN and get around it, we're technically not supposed to do like margin trading, leverage trading, the smart options trading you guys provide. And so that's very unfortunate for us. But so it really makes it where we don't necessarily have a gauge of how good these projects are doing because we're not able to actively trade on them and things like that. So
no, that's interesting, Ben. And I mean, first of all, it's good that someone reacted that way, and you come across. I mean, obviously, I assume she's a token holder with Spectre. I mean, we're not, like a lot of your other projects, which is doing a lot of aggressive marketing. We really focused on delivering token holder value, and really committed to make sure that everyone is working towards to hitting the goals that we set out in the roadmap. And that's really where the focus is. So it's really good to hear feedback, like you said, with regards to coming in contact with an existing token holder and obviously expressing such excitement towards the project.
Yeah, because I mean, it's a project that a lot of people don't know about. Where are you guys on CoinMarketCap? Like, it was around 300 or so.
To be honest, I haven't checked recently, so I wouldn't be able to tell you offhand.
Yeah.
But the token price for both the SXUT and the dividend token is above what the price was when we actually listed the ICO.
Yeah, well, that's good because that's rare that something's over the ICO price right now. So okay, let's talk about the brokerless aspect to this because this is kind of what you guys are based on. This is a brokerless trading platform, and then I got another question I want to get into after that. So, what is the brokerless trading about, and why is that a big thing for you guys? How is it generally done with a broker? And how does that put actually the investor at a disadvantage? Or let me rephrase that. How does that put the investor at an advantage since you guys are brokerless?
Yeah, so that's a good question. Basically, in a traditional online trading broker world, a client would trade against the broker's balance sheet. And that's where a lot of the problems occur because a lot of brokers are taking on risk, which they cannot really afford. In the traditional broker world, if a client loses X amount of money on a trade, a broker would win 100% of that. With Spectre, the reason why it's brokerless, instead of trading against a broker's balance sheet, the traders are trading against a decentralized autonomous liquidity pool. And that liquidity pool is basically owned by the masses, the token investors. On top of that, the money which flows into the decentralized liquidity pool, it's governed by smart contracts. So, us as a broker, even if we wanted to manipulate or do anything nasty, or if the trader doesn't trust us at all, it's really irrelevant because there's no way for us to interfere, manipulate. It's a fraud-free environment, and that's really a massive leap forward in technology compared to the traditional way people normally trade with a binary options broker or with a MT4 or MT5 broker.
Yeah, and so I know when I did the review, there's actually incentive for brokers in a broker trading system. There's actually an incentive for them to kind of make you lose, right? Like they make money when you lose your trades.
Correct. I mean, not all brokers are like that. In the binary option space, pretty much all are like that. It runs on a market making model. In the FX world, you get what's called a STP broker or a market maker. And that is correct. So if a client loses, the broker gets 100% of that. If the client wins, that winnings is coming out from the broker's balance sheet. And like I say, that's where the greed factor creeps in. And when that creeps in, that's when problems start to occur, which has caused so much fraudulent activity over the years.
Yeah, it leads to corruption. I mean, if you have an incentive for your, investor to lose, then, there's all kinds of things you can do to make that happen. And that's just like that really is, because of the bear market, like everybody's kind of been turning on each other, and like talking about these scammy ICOs and all this stuff. And like there's been this idea that all crypto right now is like a cash grab. But there's projects like yours that are out there that are actually trying to solve those very problems that are existing. And I guess a lot of that is because you guys are able to do this, like you said, with the liquidity pool and things like that. Where does the AI, because it's Spectre.ai, correct? So what is the AI portion of Spectre?
Well, we've got, obviously that's a bit technical, so, our tech person would be better positioned to sort of answer that. But, we've got, on the actual platform, we've got algorithms which runs in the background, which is giving trade ideas, to traders and users on the platform. But to give yourself a more in-depth answer, I think our tech person would be better positioned for that, Ben.
Yeah, the reason why I ask, and trust me, I'm not very technical either. So it's amazing I have a YouTube channel. I barely know how to turn my computer on. But in all seriousness, though, I think when people see AI, they kind of associate it with like deep brain chain or matrix AI, they're like more centered directly on AI only. But what you guys are doing is totally different than what they're doing. So that's why I brought the question up. So. Well, I guess we're going to do a demo. So do you want to go ahead and get into the demo and show us kind of how to use the platform?
Yeah, sure. So I'll go into the trade platform. Let me just click share screen. 1 second.
My people said right now it's ranked 334 on CoinMarketCap. Or no. Yeah, the dividend token is 334 and then the coin itself is at 527. They're on it. Okay. They were investigating.
Okay, great stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is basically, can you see the user interface on the screen there, Ben?
Yes.
So this is the trade platform. It's a really easy to use UI. And over here on top, you've got your balance, which is quoted in Ethereum and in dollars. And then the other unique feature over here is the liquidity pool. So, with most brokers, when clients are trading, you never know what they've got on the balance sheet. But over here, it's very transparent. Every trader can see exactly what the size of the pool is. Bear in mind, this is on demo. And this is quoted in dollars and in Ethereum. So as a trader or as a user, you come in here, all you simply want to do is you would pick the asset. So let's say we pick AUD JPY, and then you would basically predict if you believe it's going to go up or down, and it brings up this window. So let's just say I believe it's going to be going up, and I want to place 1 ETH on there. Over here, you've got the expiry time, so you would decide what time you want to expire. It's got 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and you can see clearly what the ROI is here before you actually enter the trade. So let's just say in the next 5 minutes, we believe that the Aussie dollar is going to be above the JPY. You can see the ROI, and you simply click enter. And that's really how it works. Here on the left-hand side, so as I was saying earlier, we've got algorithms which is running 24/7, which is basically giving trade ideas. So, it's really who we targeting is your a wide spectrum of users, both newbies, which is coming into the market, and we also targeting the crypto trading market and the traditional online traders from the binary options and the FX space. So, here on the left-hand side, it will tell you what the setups are. And if you click on this little icon over here, it actually gives you an explanation behind the actual trade setup. And it also has a video which the user can use where, our head trader is actually explaining exactly the logic behind the actual trade setup. So again, it's very easy to use. It's been designed that way. And if you scroll down here, you can track the trade. You can see exactly where we are over here. And then on the left-hand side, by the payout information, you can see what the payouts are on the various pairs. So we've got two account types. We've got a regular and a wallet account. The wallet account is totally decentralized, where the users trade directly from their Ethereum wallets. And that is 100% decentralized. Or the regular wallet, which is the more popular one with our users. I think about 80% of our users are using the regular wallet because it offers slightly higher payouts than the wallet account type. And that's semi-decentralized. So clients would deposit either Ethereum, or we recently launched the capability where clients can deposit in fiat as well. They deposit that into a smart contract, and they basically trade in from the regular account type. So again, it's super easy, and clients can go long or short depending on what they're predicting on the particular asset, Ben.
Yeah, so someone in my chat asked if there's margin trading, and I mean, I guess going long and short is margin trading, right? So
no. So this is not margin trading. So this is unlevered. We're not offering any leverage or anything. It's so for instance, I wagered on that trade. I think it was 1 Ethereum,
right,
or 0.1. So it's got a binary outcome. So at the end of the trade, if I'm right, I'll get 75% of the winnings. If I'm wrong, then I would lose the full amount. And again, this is not margin trading, and it's unlevered.
Gotcha. Okay, and you can trade against, like you said, the traditional like binary markets and stuff. Can you go long and short on crypto as well?
Correct. So yeah, the trade, let's just say over here, Ethereum USD. Let's just say we believe it's going to go down. Let's say the next 5 minutes. Yeah, and that's it. So we've got various crypto assets which clients can predict future movements on as well.
Gotcha. And so there's a special kind of trade on here, right? Called smart options. Is that just is that just all the trades are smart options? Can you explain a little bit about what smart options mean? Because that's like kind of a unique asset class, what you guys are doing, right?
Correct. So the reason it is a brand new asset class, and we're the only company in the world which offers it at the moment. The reason why it's smart options and not binary options is because, one, it's on the blockchain. The outcome is blockchain verified. And also, we actually offered recently early capital protection. So, in a traditional binary options world, whatever you wager on the bet or on the trade, you would lose 100% of that. With this, you see over here, there's a scale cap protection. So let's say there's both trade outcomes just expired, and I think I lost on both.
Don't lose all your money.
It's only demo. So yeah, just coming back to this, Ben. So cap protection, basically, if I wanted to say go short on the AUD JPY, the payout is 71%. If I'm wrong, I'd lose 100% of the money that I wagered on that, which is $207. But this cap protection, I can actually decide I only want to I want to protect 5% of my capital, and then I can do that. But in return, I'm taking a lower payout if I am correct.
Interesting.
So that's where the smart options comes in, and not binary options. That's the reason. A, it's on the blockchain, and secondly, it hasn't got a total binary outcome. I can actually protect some of the capital, and again, that's where the trading name Smart Options comes from.
Gotcha. So we got another question about the. Someone said, "Are the trading fees refunded in tokens?" And I don't know if that's happening or not. But if not, then can you explain to us a little bit about like the dividend process you guys have?
Yeah, so the trading fees, I'm assuming the question that your user is asking us in regards to the dividends that we pay out.
Right.
How's that been paid? If that is what he's referring to, then yes, the dividends which we pay every week, it is paid in Ethereum. And the users can opt to keep it in their wallet, or they can withdraw it every week. And if they withdraw it every week, they simply withdraw to their wallet, and they can exchange back into fiat. If he's referring to the trader, sorry, did he say the trader fees, Ben?
Yeah, he said, the exact question was, are trading fees refunded back in tokens?
So there's no trading fee. The fee which has been paid out to Spectre and to there's no trader fee from the trader side. If you wager a bet, there's no extra commission or percent on that. Okay,
awesome. So what else, is there anything else you can show us or tell us kind of about the platform itself here?
Yeah, sure. So one of the key things to note is our risk management. So in a traditional broker world, often they encourage you to overtrade because A, they make commissions, and two, they statistically, clients tend to blow their accounts, and obviously the brokers are making faster money in that capacity. We take a very unique approach. So we've got a risk management setting built into the platform, and we actually, so if you click here under account settings, there's risk management. So we've got settings over here: daily stop loss, stop time limit, streak count. And in a nutshell, what this actually does, if a trader is winning too much, the platform actually stops them out over a period of time, because sometimes when a trader wins too much, they can become overconfident, and they make irrational trading decisions. Likewise, if a trader is losing too much, then the platform stops them out for a period of time so that they can calm down and start making proper trading decisions, when they're obviously in the right mind state. So
and this is self-imposed, right? So, like, it's self-imposed. They have to check the setting.
They set this. I mean, right. Risk management template, you can be freestyle, and that just automatically fills these tables in by default.
Right.
Or, they can select low risk, medium risk, etc. But here, daily stop loss, this basically refers to if you're losing X amount of trades per day, when do you want the platform to lock you out for X period of time? And again, there's a lot of different settings in here. It's very unique. It's very different. And again, the whole purpose for this is really to prolong the lifespan of the trader's account and of the trader on the actual platform, which again is a very different, unique approach to your traditional online binary option brokers out there.
Because you guys want your clients to be successful.
Correct, because we don't make money from client losses. Our revenue is purely generated on trade volume. So every time a client trades, Spectre makes a fixed 2% fee, and the token holders equally make a 2% fee. So the more the clients are trading, obviously the more revenue we're generating, and at the same time we're creating more loyalty with that client on the actual platform, and that's the key objective.
So I've got two more questions came in I wanted to get to. One is, I don't know why they think there is, but is there a new UI coming to this, or what's the status of the user interface here?
Yeah, absolutely. So that question is most probably coming from an existing token holder, because we just had our Q2 result webinar on Sunday, and we definitely spoke about that. So there is a new UI coming. It's due to be launched at the back end of this year.
And what kind of changes can users expect from that experience?
It's going to be really, really very sleek. I mean, we've collected a lot of data and feedback from traders over the last sort of few months. So we've factored that all into the new UI. So there's going to be a lot of updates with regards to features, with regards to just the general look and feel of the platform. And it's going to really look very, very sleek and good.
Awesome. Awesome. Kind of like me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So another question. So right now you said you're, doing this with a demo account. Can people set up demo accounts and kind of like play around with it without actually having to put real money in?
Yeah, absolutely. They can use your link or go straight to the website, and going to the website, it's they just need to. They go to the website on the homepage. They just need to click sign up here or sign up now, and they can start trading literally within a minute. They can have access to the platform. They can place trades. They can go into the different settings and really get a good feel of it before they decide to go live, or if they do want to go live after they try the demo out.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's really good. I think that's something that a lot of platforms need to think about, is letting people try it out before they actually invest real money in it. So, okay, another question I got is, do you guys have any timeline or any hopes of ever allowing U.S. citizens to trade on the platform?
No, we've got no timeline, and I'm not able to comment further than that. It's not on the horizon at this stage.
Dicey subject, huh?
No. I mean, it's just what the U.S. regulators are like, and at the moment, it's just, I mean, we don't have a timeline towards that, unfortunately.
Do you guys have any opinions on kind of the because everything in the United States right now with our regulation, it's very fluid. Like, for instance, the CFTC and the SEC can't even really figure out which one is supposed to deal with cryptocurrency right now. They don't even know what cryptocurrency is. They don't even know what to classify it as. So
yeah, I think. Sorry, carry on, Ben.
Well, no. What was your comment there?
Yeah, no, I think that is a general stance from quite a lot of the regulators on a global level. The people within the regulatory departments, I mean, they've got very little understanding of, like you say, what crypto is, and because the industry is still very nascent, I think it's going to take some time and a lot of collaboration between industry players to educate the regulators on exactly what it is. And until the regulators have got a very deep understanding of what it is and how it works, at that stage is when they'd be able to create a proper legal framework around that. But that's going to be an ongoing process, and it's going to take a lot of collaboration, I believe, between, like I say, industry players and with the regulators who are looking to be proactive, because some countries, they simply are standing on the sidelines and just watching, and where others like Japan has taken a very proactive approach in really trying to understand and being proactive in creating a proper legal framework around it. So inevitable, it's going to happen, but I think it's going to take some time before we get to that stage at the moment.
Okay, important question. Do you feel like that robots will take over humanity before that happens or after? No, you have no comment.
I think it's difficult to say. I mean, I don't really know, to be honest. That's the honest question, because again, every regulator in every jurisdiction is different, like I've just mentioned. It really depends on, how quick they want to learn and how quick they do want to create that legal framework within the crypto space. I think the way technology is moving right now and robots, it's certainly moving faster than what the regulators are moving within this particular space.
Yeah, and I think that's a concern I've got about cryptocurrency in general and Bitcoin, which is, the regulation's moving way too slow for my liking at this point. And like, how long do we have before the next thing after blockchain comes, because the technology is moving at such an exponential pace, and some of these countries are going to really have to step up, what they're doing, or they're going to get left behind. So, I mean, we've already seen it with like South Korea. Their government finally decided that they were going to go ahead and allow it simply because all of their blockchain companies were leaving. And so they were losing out on all those tax dollars. So that's definitely something I think we're going to see, in the future, is these countries that cannot get on board with the regulation, even like the United States, they're going to get left behind, So, and I do expect in the future, probably not definitely not with our midterm election we're having here, but maybe by the next presidential election in 2020, cryptocurrency to kind of be a hot button issue, politically, going forward. What do you think about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with yourself, Ben, and countries will be left behind. I think it will come to a stage where it becomes too big to ignore. But as I said earlier, there are countries which are being proactive and trying to be proactive. So it's going to be interesting in the coming years to see who's going to take the lead in this. But in order to get to a point where, like I say, there is proper, real deep legal framework and regulation around it, there's got to be collaboration between the industry players and the regulators. And the onus is on both sides to take responsibility and accountability to make that happen. It really depends on, again, which jurisdiction you're in and how things sort of evolve. But it's certainly going to be interesting to see how things take shape on that front.
Yeah, and so you are like literally in Australia, but where is the project based out of?
So the actual company is registered in the Cayman Islands.
Gotcha.
We've got a gaming license out of Cusco, Costa Rica, and we're in the process of also getting another offshore financial service license at the moment. So I'm based in Australia. The rest of the team is in the UK, and we've also got some team members in Europe and in the US as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure since you're in Australia, you know that the Australian government's been kind of hot and heavy on cryptocurrency lately. I know one.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's very, in particular where I'm based in Melbourne, and there's a lot of activity. There's a lot of enthusiasm here with regards to Bitcoin adoption, and there's certainly a lot that's going on. And the government has also seemed to be proactive in a lot of the area of crypto and Bitcoin.
Yeah, they're closing ICOs down left and right over there, I think. I know one. Go ahead.
The interesting thing which has actually happened, what we were speaking about earlier is in regards to the scams within the binary option space. What has basically happened, because in Europe with ESMA shutting down, binary options, a lot of the people which were running or doing scammy type operations has simply taken their ethics and they're now moving it, or they have moved it into the crypto world. So, we are going to see a lot more, unfortunately, scam surface within the ICO space and just generally in the services which has been provided into the crypto space from a lot of these scammy type operations. And it's very unfortunate. People are going to be hurt on the back of that. But, like anything, it's just really important people are vigilant, diligent, they do their homework and do enough research to be making informed decisions as opposed to just following the herd mentality, which is happening and will continue to happen, because these scam artists, they prey on these that greed factor, or that mentality of the people. And again, people just need to educate themselves and inform themselves.
Well, that's the interesting dichotomy of cryptocurrency, which is we're removing the middleman, but now we have to be responsible for ourselves. And that's not something that we've had to worry about. If your money's in a bank, somebody steals your money from your bank, you get frauded. The bank generally, especially if it's, a debit card, they will generally give you your money back if you were a victim of identity fraud. Whereas here in crypto, personally, I got phished. I got hacked for a pretty large amount of money, and it was just gone. There's nobody I can go to, So
correct.
That's definitely, the governments are trying to kind of be overreaching, in my opinion, because they're used to having to protect people with this new peer-to-peer system we're trying to move to. We just all had to be responsible for ourselves. So it's definitely a different world we're moving into. Well, I've had a couple other questions, but I want to move over to the affiliate program. So for the people that still have questions, do you guys have like a Telegram group, or how can people get in touch to find out more about the project?
Yeah, sure. We do have a Telegram group, or they can simply just, they can contact myself or email support at spectre.ai, and, we're more than happy to answer any questions. But we do have a Telegram channel, and I'm more than happy to share that link with yourself when I get off the call, Ben.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's move on to the affiliate program. Tell us a little bit about it, because it's a much better than your normal affiliate program, correct?
Yeah, that's right. So most of our client acquisition is through affiliates. That's how we've grown, and how we will continue to grow the business moving forward. So, the affiliate program is really all driven on volume. So, we don't pay on client losses. So it's really incentivized, where we incentivize the affiliates. The more volume that they bring, they obviously going to be earning a lot more money as well. So we pay affiliates on a base commission of the fee which Spectre makes, the 2% fee. We basically pay affiliates 50% of that. And then on top of that, we also reward affiliates on volume milestone bonuses, and also a recurring volume bonus, which happens every 90 days. So when you add all of that together, the affiliate can really be earning close to 100% of the Spectre fee, basically for life of the clients that they bring onto the trading platform.
And how do you, because obviously I've got an affiliate link. I know I've definitely had a few people have signed up underneath me and stuff, but right now the interest in cryptocurrency obviously is lower than it was, back during the bull run. And that's why it's important, if you want to get in on this affiliate program, in my opinion, you want to go ahead and sign up for it now. That way you're ready when the interest comes back. What do you guys kind of expect if we're going to totally go hypothetical here, but let's say in November, BACT comes out, it makes the market go up. Maybe around February we get an ETF, and let's say we get a really solid bull run going early next year. What do you guys think that would, kind of do for your platform?
Well, hopefully it will have a positive impact.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the call, whether the markets are up or down, clients can still be speculating and profiting very easy in a very short time frame on our platform. So that attraction will always be there, irrespective of what the market is. But we're ready to scale up on direct end users and affiliates. If we get a sudden rush coming onto the platform, the way it's structured, we can easily handle the scaling. And likewise on the actual platform itself, everything is pretty transparent in terms of what the affiliate can be tracking, what they can be seeing, and the commissions as well. It's instant. As soon as a trader trades, it goes directly into the account, and there's no conditions what they need to achieve before an affiliate can be withdrawing that. So no, that's really unique. A lot of affiliates with a lot of brokers, they tend to get their payments at the end of the month or every 2 weeks, and often there are delays, or there's cancellation of certain trades, etc. But since everything is on the blockchain with us, everything is really transparent. And like I say, the key thing is all of the payments are instant for affiliates, which is
that's awesome.
Very good.
Yeah, because most places you're looking at net 30 at best. You know, some places pay net 60, net 90. So you're getting those kind of in real time, or you are getting those in real time, basically.
Correct.
So that's really good. And I do understand that basically anyone right now could come on here who knows how to, you know, trade and could make money. But the reason why, in my opinion, you know, I think the bull run will have a lot of positive impact is because the amount of extra crypto people will have will be much higher than right now, because everybody's basically down. They don't have any crypto. They're trying to hodl on to whatever they got. And once we have a bull run and money starts coming back in, people are going to be like, oh, there's a platform I can go with my Ether wallet and send them some Ethereum and I can trade with it directly. I think that'll be, you know, a real positive, you know, thing that can take you guys really to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely, Ben. And, you know, that's why we really, I mean, at this stage, we're really just working with loads of different affiliate partners on a global level and, you know, helping them, providing them the necessary resources, support, and content for them to educate their networks and their users on really what Spectre is, what the true benefit is, and really how revolutionary the technology is that we bring into the table in terms of the decentralization aspect of the liquidity pool, and also the fact that it's basically a trustless, fraud-free trading environment. And of course, the fact, like you said earlier, you know, clients can be generating literally 75% profits within seconds on the micros that we've got. So, you know, we really want to use this time, maximize this time to get the word out, educate the masses. And as you say, when that time does come, I mean, hopefully, irrespective if that comes or not, we still plan to obviously be scaling the platform, but surely that will accelerate, you know, the goals and the targets that we have in mind.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be an exciting time all around. Hopefully it'll be before 2020. So we've taken a beating. So I think it will, though. I mean, not to get too off track, but you know, the last time we had a bear market that lasted forever and a day was due to Mt. Gox crashing, which was a totally different situation than just the markets being oversold like we saw this last time. So hopefully we will see that sooner than later. But I guess that's it. We've done the demo. We've talked about the project. Did you have anything else that you wanted to add? Any final statements?
No, that's it. If anyone is interested to learn more, Ben, or they've got any questions, they can contact yourself directly if they want to sign up or try the demo, or those that are interested in becoming an affiliate as well. And, you know, our doors is always open. My line is always open. They can contact myself as well. And we remain focused on really driving forward and taking this project to the next level. Everyone on the team is very passionate. They're very focused, and you know, we're moving in the right direction. So it's all positive.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see where you guys take this. I think this is going to be a successful. I think it's a sleeper. It's a sleeper pick. It's not in the top 200 on CoinMarketCap. Like they were saying, the dividend token's around 334, but it's a sleeper. This is one that I think is high enough on CoinMarketCap where it's, you know, it has the legitimacy that comes with being that high. Not that all of them are, but there's definitely something that comes with, you know, not being in the, you know, ranked 1,500 on CoinMarketCap. So top 200-300, that's pretty good. So I think that you guys have a good marketing plan, what you guys are doing with affiliate link, the focus, not necessarily, you know, spending your marketing budget here, there, and everywhere. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. And thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Ben, and all the best.
All right, guys, that is all we got. And you can hit them up on Telegram. BitBoy out.